welcome to County Lines, where your life and government meet. This series is all about explaining the ins and outs of North Carolina county government. Each episode will focus on a different facet of county government and give a behind-the-scenes look at the work done daily that impacts every North Carolinian. In this first episode, County 101, we will set the foundation for what we will learn in these videos. Did you know in North Carolina, just about half of the state's population lives in a city or municipality, but everyone, and I mean everyone, lives in a county? County government impacts your life daily in more ways than you may realize. We caught up with local government expert and University of North Carolina Chapel Hill School of Government professor Kara Melanzi to learn about some of the things county governments do.
I'm here today to talk to you about counties. Counties are the primary local government entity in North Carolina. There are 100 counties, and all territory in this state is included in a county. The purpose, or the primary purpose, I should say, of county governments is to carry out state-level functions at the local level. Things like funding and/or administering public education, social services, public health, elections, law enforcement, and other really important state-level functions happen through county government.
Counties do a lot. Counties also fund services that are not mandated, but expected by residents, like fire service, water and sewer, and public libraries, just to name a few. All of these responsibilities don't fall on just one person, but rather a group or board of county commissioners and county staff. But what do county commissioners really do, and how do they work?
Counties are headed by a board of county commissioners. But those commissioners, although elected by the people, have no inherent powers and authorities. They derive all their power from the state legislature. How does that happen? Well, the state legislature enacts general laws that empower and sometimes require counties to carry out certain functions. And general laws apply to all counties. And sometimes the state legislature also enacts local acts that apply just to one county or a few counties. County commissioners have to act within that authority set by the General Assembly, but also have to be mindful of acting within the scope of federal law, state regulations, and of course the North Carolina Constitution. Administratively, counties all function under a council-manager form of government. What does that mean? That counties employ a professional manager, and that manager is responsible for carrying out the day-to-day functions of county government, but also can help with the interrelationships between and amongst the various elected and appointed officials within the county government structure. County governments are pretty complex organizations. We have the head of county government, which are county commissioners, but we also have other independently elected and sometimes appointed officials or boards within county government. So for example, we have independently elected sheriffs and registers of deeds. And they are, although separate, they are embedded within county government for budgeting and operational purposes. We also have a local board of elections that is part of county government, but appointed and overseen by a state board of elections. And there are lots of governance structures for our public health and social services, but some of them involve having a separately appointed boards to oversee these specific functions. The legislature has divided policy-making authority, funding responsibility, and control over personnel between and amongst these various individuals and boards in different ways. And what it does is forces everyone to work together.
Now we understand generally how counties function and some of the parties responsible for the work done behind the scenes. If there is one thing that counties do best, it is distributing resources for community needs.
The primary role of county government tends to be to provide funding. In doing so, they have to work with independently elected local school boards, community colleges, mental health authorities, and even municipal governments. And although it can be tricky to navigate this shared governance model, it does allow for more voices to be heard. And that's incredibly important because county government is involved in some of the most important aspects of our daily lives.
Thank you for watching County Lines, and stay tuned for more episodes where we will learn about emergency services, parks and recreation, elections administration, and many other topics.